If you're black, nothing for you. If you're white, there's something for you. Desperate babes on the prowl in search of a white man. Whitey, whitey, if you're black.
Tuadior, yeah, you on fire, need 100 days, something that you can't ignore. All these songs support, slaying is a chore.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl tuadior Mielka and you are watching my channel. I am so excited to do this video today because I know it's gonna get the girls mad. Big mad. So today we'll be talking about the infamous white boyfriend. And now you guys are gonna be like, what? But this is something that I noticed. So I was scrolling through my FYP page, right? And I'm seeing a lot of interracial couples. And honestly, I love interracial dating. I like interracial couples. I myself have done it and do it all the time. So it's not something that I'm against. I'm actually pro-love. You know, this interracial couple, specifically the black woman, when the woman is black, I've been seeing this weirdo side of that kind of content where the women are trying to make it a point to say I'm with a white guy. All right, so watch these couple clips so that you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about.
I'm on a mission to learn how to do my 4C natural hair as a 27-year-old. Apparently there's a stereotype that black girls with white boyfriends always have bad hair, so I'm terrified to become a statistic, but I decided to be ambitious and try a bubble ponytail because my silk press was capital D, dead, and I'm really trying to push myself to try different hairstyles. This turned out okay at best, but honestly I feel like I learned so many things that I can do differently for the next time, and I survived leaving my house with hair that I wasn't 100% confident in, so that's a win in my book. I think the biggest reminder for myself is that you have to be willing to be bad at something to be good at anything, so fingers crossed that I'm on a path that leads to success.
So as you guys seen in the first clip, sis is trying to, I don't know, the video is about sis not knowing how to do her hair right. And she didn't even eat, right? Okay, whatever. I know. So, sorry, that's so rude. You know, sis is trying to do a hair tutorial because she doesn't know how to do her hair, but just secretly slides in the fact that her boyfriend is white. And I'm like, girl, you not knowing how to do your hair is something that from childhood, middle school, high school, like, it has nothing to do with the fact that you're with a white guy. Why did you have to slide that in there? That's kind of weird to me because that has nothing to do with it. There's a lot of black people who don't know how to do their hair, but you had to somehow kind of twist your interracial relationship into you not knowing how to do your hair. You don't know how to do your hair because you never learned. It has nothing to do with you having a white man. It has everything to do with you not learning how to do your hair. And that's why it looked like that at that age. See that video, I'm annoyed and I comment and I'm like, this is kind of weird, but whatever. So later on that day, I go on Instagram again, and then I see this video.
I'm on white people shit with my boyfriend, and this is turning into slave shit. Oh my goodness. We have so far to go. Help. That is much better.
Once again, I'm kind of annoyed because I'm like, wait, what does you having a white boyfriend have to do with you climbing up a hill? Like, why did you have to bring up your white boyfriend into this? Like, it has nothing to do with this. You can't walk up a hill. Then the last video I see this last video and I'm like, okay, Instagram really played with me today. You know, you could have just said doing African dances with my boyfriend's mom. We can clearly see the woman is white. But you have to make it a point to say my boyfriend is white. And this is his mom and he's white. And I'm just like, okay, this broke the back for me. And y'all already know when the camera strikes the back, I'm ready to go. Hot take with this situation is that oddly enough, these are the type, not these particular content creators, but these are the type of people that will be telling you that black men, they want to be in proximity to whiteness, so they date white women. But how about these type of people who make it a point to make their personality or their social media or whatever the fact that they're in an interracial relationship, and they make that their personality? Are you not doing the same thing that you're accusing the black guys of doing? I kind of feel that way, and that's how I've been feeling with some of these black women interracial dating people. Is like I kind of feel like you are the type of people that would definitely drag a black guy for doing all this kind of stuff with a white girl. You guys would drag them, but when it's okay when you guys do it. And I'm not trying to be like on the side of the guys and be like da, da, da. I'm not really trying to do, I'm just being really real. Like I think it's weird, and I think it's also the same type of behavior that needs to be called out. I think it's the same thing. You're trying to say that the black guys want to be in proximity to whiteness, but I think also you as the black female also want that too. You know, there's no need for that. And I do think that I want some of these people, not these particular content creators, but just people who make content like this, you know, make sure that you're in it for the right reasons, right? I don't want you thinking that because you would, you know, if, you know, because you're here, like, you know, there's some type of advantage. Men are men at the end of the day. Like, it doesn't matter if he's black, white, purple, yellow, pink, like, they're still, you know, trash anyways, and you're dealing with a different set of can of worms. And I just kind of feel like people need to stop that. Even the guys, they need to stop that too. But I do think that us, you know, we need to also stop. And I do think that it's kind of weird, you know, it makes me uncomfortable because I'm like, you know, you don't have to point that out, you know, just love is love, do what you got to do. You don't have to point that out, because to me it's reading pick me, is reading very much I want, you know, that's my personality, I'm the black girl that's with a white guy, and like, you know, that's what I'm doing, and la, 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 and I'm so cool. Like, nah, love is love. If that's your man, that's your man. And don't be out here trying to make it a point. It's kind of cringe and weird. It reads that you have internal problems with your race. It has internal problems with your color for some people. It just gives a very weird vibe to me. Like, if it's your boyfriend, we can clearly see that he is not a black person. That's completely fine. But you don't need to point that out, you know. It just really gives, and it just reminds me of one of my favorite movies of all time, White Hunters, which is went viral actually for its song. But that's really the mindset that some people have, and you know, feeling like, you know, that proximity means something, or it's better, or you're happier, you know. K. Michelle just came out and told us that, you know, black women, we got to date the white guys because that's where it's at, you know. But I do believe that, you know, people should not look at it, they should look at it for the content of the relationship. Is this a good relationship for me, right? Is this where I need to be at? Is this guy doing what I need to do? Yes, I do feel like people should open their options a little bit more, but I don't feel that people should be chasing white people for any other reason aside of this is a relationship that works for me. And if you are in those things, I think it's very obvious to see that you two are not the same. So I don't think there's a need to point that out, because that does read something different to me, and it makes me just really annoyed, because I'm like, why do you need to point that out? We can see that, it's pretty obvious. Relax, you know, it's not that deep. You are not the first person to be in an interracial relationship, and you will not be the last. So you're dismissed. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just wanted to really know you guys' thoughts about that. I just think it's kind of weird. I think that people should just be with who they want to be with. Like, I don't really think you need to make it a big deal to be a certain way, or make it to point out like a white guy. Like, you know, it's not a flex. Nothing is a flex. Being in relationships are hard. Being in marriages are hard. It's not a flex. It's not that deep. And so yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. It's your tuadior Miyalka, and I'll see you guys in the next.
Whitey. If you're black, nothing for you. But if you're white, there's something for you. In the world, white is right, but black is wrong.